Hey everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel YouGeeker. So, in the last video, we have seen advanced concepts of list and dict comprehension. I hope you guys have understood that. Moving forward, today we are going to uh, learn a very special program. This is a special video. I'm adding this video just for program reference. So, in this video, we are going to um, write a program that will solve or that will manage your budget information. So uh, I have some business logic in my mind. Like, uh, see, uh, the reason behind taking this program is when you work in a company, you get to see a real life programs. You have to write a real life programs. You have to solve real life problems with your programs or with your coding skills. So here I am taking a real life example where we will apply our coding skills and try to create a system that will easily manage your budget information for any month or for any year. Correct? Okay. So the thinking that I have about this uh, code, about this program that we are going to apply, uh, let's start. Let's understand that suppose I have total amount of 15,000 for a month that I have to spend. Let's say I'm living outside from my hometown or from my home, and I have only 15,000 rupees, and I have to spend it, and I have to manage is for my monthly budget. So let's say I have created a blueprint, or I have created a plan. Like I will spend out of my 15,000, I will spend 6,000 in rent, 3,500 in food, 3,000 for living, and 2,500 for shopping. So out of 15,000, I will spend my amount for rent, for food, for living, and for shopping. That is my plan. Okay. So let's say, see, I'm going to create a system that will store all these information for me, and whenever I'm trying to get the information about my monthly budget, this will provide me. Okay, so see, I will use if elif and while loop, if elif conditions and while loop here. Mostly, it will be a real life example. Okay, so let's say uh, I ask, let's say this is a system. I ask, my system will ask me whether I want to spend some money or not. Okay, so let's say I have created a variable and it will ask, my system will ask me for providing the user input. We know that we have in Python we have input function here. Okay, so using input function we can take the input in the form of a string. So let's say I am writing here, let's say, do you want to spend some money? Let's say my system asks me, do you want to spend some money? Uh, and I have to answer it in the form of, like, example. Let's say I am going to give the example. Either I can say yes, or I can say small s, capital S or small s, or y, or no. If I don't want, I can give no. Otherwise, I can write either capital S, capital Y E S, or small y E S, or Y. That will be good. Okay. So, do you want to spend some money? You can store the, if you're saying yes. or if you're saying no, it will this program behaves depending upon your choice. Okay, so let's say I'm writing a loop here while user's choice. I'm writing while user's choice equals to either yes or user choice equals to yes or user choice is y. If any of these if any of these strings matches with this variable, what does it means? It means if you enter your choice, let's say you have, it will ask you, do you want to spend some money? If you have entered, let's say yes, small yes, so in that case, this while loop become true. Or if you have entered y, in that case as well, this while loop will become true. Or if you have written yes in this way or in this format, it this while loop will again become true. So what happens when a while loop becomes true? Control will go inside of that while loop. Okay, so now my control will go inside of that. Suppose this statement comes off in your screen and you have answered as a no. So in that case, will this while loop be true? No, this will be false. In that case, what happened? The control will go out of this while loop. Correct? I hope as for this far you guys are getting it. So I'm saying here while UC equals to yes or UC equals to small s or small y. So in that case, I will ask user how much amount you want to spend. But before that, I will tell him, I will tell him, or let's say just just I have right. Let's say okay. In my mind, I have yeah, in my mind I'm thinking let's categorize this problem in four parts. Let's let's say let's ask user in which category he want to spend, whether and the categories will be rent, food, living, and shopping. Let's categorize this problem into these four uh, types and then ask user, first ask user in which category he wants to spend and remove the amount only from that category. Okay, let's implement that thought. Okay, I will ask user in which category, let's say I have created a variable and again I will ask user in the form of string. I will ask in which category you will spend. Tell me in which category you want to spend your money. Example, sorry, example, you have, sorry, you have a rent category, food category, living category, okay, and you have this shopping category as well. So we will ask user, we will ask user in which category he want to spend his money. Okay, user will give his choice. That choice will be stored in the cat variable. Okay, so now I will write a condition. If CAT double equals to rent, or some user might write rent as in capital form as well. So or cat double equals to rent. Here what I'm here what I'm trying to achieve. I'm just trying to achieve the category name of user. If the category name of user is rent, if he has written his category name in this form, rent in this form or in this form, in both way, this if condition will be true. If his category is rent, okay, if his category is rent, what will happen? Firstly, we will give him a print statement. What print statement will that be? We will tell him, here I'm using f string. Okay, okay, you have you have only only rent rupees in rent category. You have only this much, whatever the amount. As you understand, as you guys must know, in the f string, in the f string where you are printing it, whenever you try to write a variable, you have to write it in curly braces. So whatever you write inside a curly braces, it will be treated as a variable. Others will treat as just like a string. So all the other things will treat like a string, but this will treat as a variable. So whatever the value in this variable, it will stored here. So it will say you have only this much amount in rent category. Okay, you can only or you can only use this much amount in rent category. You can only use this much amount in rent category. Okay, now I will ask him how much amount he wants to spend. Let's say I have created a variable money and I'm saying how much amount you want to spend. Okay, let's say for amount we will store that data in the form of integers. So that is why I'm using int function here. Int input how much amount you want to spend from rent category. Okay, so how much amount you want to spend, whatever amount the user gave, that will be stored in this variable. Sorry. Okay, so now i will check I will check here whether this much amount, whether we have this much amount in this category or not. If that amount is not there in this category, this is of no use, then this is of no use. Okay, so if whatever money he wants to spend, okay, if rent is less than or equals to money, if rent is less than equals to money, that is when he can spend. If he is trying to withdraw more money, let's say we have 6,000 rupees in rent category and he wants to spend 7,000 rupees in rent category, then this way it is not possible. Okay, so if rent is less than or equals to money, then only we can withdraw or you can withdraw money from that category. Okay, so what will happen? Rent equals to rent minus money. Whatever rent is there, we will subtract money from that rent. Okay, good. Also, that money will be deducted from the total amount as well. Let's say you have withdraw 2,000 rupees from this rent. So now you are left with 4,000 rupees in rent category, but from total of 15,000, you will also subtract 2,000. So that is why I'm using total equals to total minus money, whatever money you are withdrawing here. Okay, now I can write some print statements here. Again, I'm using f string. Now we have successfully withdraw whatever money you have wanted. We have successfully withdraw this much money from your rent category. Correct? Again, another print statement. Again, f string. Now you have only now you are left with, or you can say now you are left with this much amount in rent category. Okay, and another, let's say another print statement. Now your total amount, now you are left with the total amount of whatever the total is there. Okay, yeah. So if he tried to spend money that is less than the rent, less than or equals to rent, if he in other case he can try to spend money more than he has, in that case a message should come that you have insufficient money. So what will happen, I will write a else statement here, and I will write print insufficient amount, or you have insufficient amount. Okay, or again you can only spend this much amount. Okay, fine, let's say f string. Yeah, now I will print what I will do, I will print all the money, that all the category money that he's left with. So I will write print, I will use f string here, rent. He has this rent amount. Okay, for food, he has this food category. For living, he has this living variable here. And total, okay, what it will do, it will, whenever you try to use some amount, or whenever you try to uh, withdraw some amount from a category, in that case whatever the new uh, amount will be changed whenever you withdraw some amount from a category. Whatever the new amount is, that will be reflected to these variables. And you can also, I have printed this, so in that case you can also read that after spending some money in any of the categories. Okay, so this is one category is done here. For one category we have solved the issues here. What happened? I want my program to run continuously until unless I say that I don't want to spend any more money. Okay, i want I want my program to run continuously until unless I say that I don't want to spend some money. So again, just go back, come to this indentation. Okay, come inside this while loop, come to this indentation. Okay, and again store, try to try to ask user again whether he want to spend some more money, and ask the user on this same variable. If you ask on this same variable, again this while loop will run and it will check this condition. Okay, so let's say I have just copied that. Do you want to spend some more money? I will ask some more money. Okay, example y or s. If he says yes again, so this control will go here again for to this while loop. Again this condition will be checked. If you have said this that I want to spend some more money, you can spend it. You then again this whole part will execute, and again it will ask, do you want to spend some more money? So this way this loop will become continuous until unless a user says no, I don't want to spend any more money. Okay, this is one part of this program. I want to execute it now so I can show you, and then we can move forward. Okay, so let me run this. What it will do? Firstly, it will ask, do you want to spend some money? See, you can see, do you want to spend some money? If I says yes here, it will go, it will go inside this loop. Okay, it will come here under this variable UC. It will check your input. It will check your input. If your input says s or this small s or this y, this will the control will go inside this loop. Otherwise it will exit. Otherwise this condition will fail and it will exit. Okay, so let's say I'm saying here simply no, or any other character you can put other than yes, in this capital Y E S or small y es or y. Let's say I have said that no. So in that case, what happened? This program will exit. As you can see, this program shut down. This program exits. Okay. Let me run this again. Okay. Let's say I'm running this again. It asked me, do you want to spend? Okay, I have to change the spelling of this character, this word. Okay, I will make sure that is correct. Do you want to spend some money? Let's say I said yes. I have said in small words. Okay, so I have already given so many options here. So yes, if yes, what will happen? Control will go inside and this line will execute. It will ask, tell me in which category you want to spend. As you can see, tell me in which category you want to spend your money. It will ask whether you want to spend money in rent, food or living or shopping. Let's say I said, if I said say food, living or shopping, right now we don't have that category. We don't have code for food, living or shopping category. Right now we only have um, we only have the code for rent category. Okay, so I let's say I write here rent, or I can use capital RENT because I have given a condition as such. Okay, so let's say I have written rent here. What will happen if this condition satisfies? If this condition satisfies, control go here and it will say you can only use this much amount in this category. Okay, let's say I'm saying rent. Okay, yeah, you can see you can only use 6,000 rupees in rent category. How much amount you want to spend from this category? It asked me. See, this condition, this my control is here right now. The program is running here right now. Okay, so whatever amount I will write here, let's say I have written, let's say I have written 3200. If I'm writing this amount, if I'm entering this amount less than the total amount that rent category have, and what is the total amount rent category has? It is 6,000. If I'm writing if I'm inserting the amount that I want to spend is less than the amount that rent category has, then the control will come inside and it will deduct money from the rent as well as from the total, and it will show you. So let's say 3200 is less than 6000, so it will be perfectly fine. So what will it say? Okay, you have insufficient amount, you can only spend. So we have to see here whether we have made some mistake here. That is why it is not running fine. Okay, if rent is less than equals to money. Okay, I think I have put a wrong less than statement here. You have to put right greater than or equals to money, correct? Okay, okay. Okay, let's say I'm going to run this program again. Okay, I have made a small mistake here. Okay, do you want to spend some money? Let's say I said Y. Okay, tell me in which category you want to spend money. Let's say I have said rent. It will ask you have this much amount in this category. How much amount you want to spend? Let's say I want to spend 3200. Okay, what it will say? See, we have successfully withdrawn 32,100 rupees from your rent category. As you can see, my first printed statement here. Then again, you are left with 2,800 rupees in rent category. Why? Since we have 6,000 in rent category, we have successfully withdraw 3,200 from this rent category. Now you are left with 2,800 rupees in rent category. And what will be the total amount now? 11,800. Since you have withdrawn 3,200 from this total. Okay. Now, as you can see, in this print statement as well, in this print statement as well, now you are in rent category. Now you are left with 2,800. In food, you have the same amount that you have started, from that you have started. In living as well, in total, as you can see, 3,200 is deducted from here. So again, if you want to spend some more money, if you say yes again or why again, it will ask again you in which category you want to spend. Again, let's say I say rent. Okay, so it will say, see, you can see here, you can only use 2,800 since you have already used 3,200. It will ask, it will say you can only use 2,800. Let's say I'm using 1765 or 1756 rupees from this category. Okay, so it will successfully, what is say, we have successfully withdrawn 1756 rupees from your rent category. Now you are left with this much amount in this rent category, and now you are left with total amount of this much in you. So this program is running fine, and it is, as I already told you in the beginning, that it is monthly budget information. So it is storing your monthly budget information. Fine. Let's say I say no. I don't want to spend any more money. So what will happen? This program will end. Okay. I hope you guys have understood till this. Let's make uh, other categories as well. I won't take much time. I will use copy paste here since I have already told you how to implement this. So let's create another category here. Okay. So what I will do, I will use this one. Okay. Let's say now my category is food. Let's say now my category is food. Okay, so again I will ask user how much money you want to spend. Okay, so we have to carefully see the indentation here as well. Tell me in which category you want to spend. User will tell in which category he want to spend his money. Okay, so then we will tell him that in this category you have only this much amount. Okay, you can only use, here I will write food now, this much amount in the rent category. How much amount you want to spend from the food category? If, again I will write, if food is greater than, in the amount in the food category is greater than or equals to the money you want to spend, then that money will be deducted from the food category, which is food variable, and the money will also be deducted from your total amount. All right, now we have successfully withdraw this money from your food category. Okay, and now you are left with this much amount in the food category, and your total is this. Okay, so from this rent you have, we will change this to food. Yeah, else, otherwise we will write here, you have insufficient amount, you can only spend this much amount in the food category, right? Okay, now, okay, as you know that if you are using multiple if, uh, more than one ifs can be run, executed simultaneously. So we will not use multiple if, we will use elif here. Okay, so one is if, another one is elif. Okay, again another elif. What I will do this time, my category will be different. Okay, this time I'm writing the category as living. Here again living. Okay, category, tell me in which category you want to spend, you will tell your category name. You can only use whatever amount living category has. How much amount you want to spend in living category, you will tell it. If the amount that you want to spend is less than or equals to the amount that living category has, this condition will be successful or true, and control will go inside this. And what will happen? It will deduct the money from this category living, and it will also deduct money from the total. So we will change here living, here as well living. Just I'm copying paste because I hope you guys have understood that this is very simple program, but this is related to your real life. Okay, so here again I'm changing it to living. Okay, rest of the things are fine. Only one category is left now. You can use else here as well. Okay, or you can use multiple elif as well. Okay, you can use, I would suggest elif, because if somebody is putting a wrong category here, if let's say somebody is putting other than rent, food, living, or shopping, so in that case my program must not run. So I will use else as well. Okay, so let's take another one. So I'm using elif here since I don't want. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, if category is shopping, or let's yeah, if category is this, uh, we will ask user to enter the amount. We will tell user that in this category you have this much amount. Okay, And we will ask user how much amount he want to spend in the shopping category. Okay, and we will then we will check whether this much amount is there in the shopping category. If it is there, we will deduct that amount from the shopping category. Also, we will deduct the amount from the total category, from the total variable. Here I will change it to shopping. Here again I will change it to shopping. This one I will change to shopping again. Okay. Otherwise, we will say that you have insufficient amount in this shopping category. Also, just I told you that some people can insert a category name other than these four. So in that case, what will we will do? We will say else. We will say else you have chosen print. You have chosen a wrong category. Please try anyone from please try anyone from rent slash food slash living plus shopping as category. Okay. Yeah. I hope this program runs fine now. Okay. Let's just run it. Okay. So do you want it will ask me, do you want to spend some money? There's one more thing. Let's say I say no. So this program will stop. If we print the total money at the beginning, that will be very helpful for this. That will um, that will be good for a user interface. Okay, so let's say before going into the categories or going asking for a user, asking the user how much amount he want to spend in which category he want to spend, I will tell him that this much amount you have. Okay, so let's say if I run now, it will print all these amount that he has in these categories. Then I will ask him in which category he want to spend and how much he want to spend. Okay, see, you now user can see he in rent he has 6,000, in food he has 3,500, in living he has 3,000, and total amount of okay. One thing we have missed here is shopping. Yeah, this category we have missed. So we have to write, okay, okay. This category I have to add for all these. We have missed here, 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 and in here. Yeah, that is fine now. Let's say I say no. I again run my program. So you as you can see in rent you have this amount, for food you have this amount, for living you have this amount, for shopping you have this amount, and total amount you have 15,000. Okay, yeah. So it will ask, do you want to spend some money? I will say yes. I will tell me in which category you want to spend. Let's say I am saying that in living. In living I have 3,000. Tell me in it will ask. Okay, I have to check for living what I have given. Yeah, Living. So it is tell me in which category. Okay. I have written this statement. Okay, this statement shouldn't be there. Correct. From here as well, this statement should be removed. Okay, from here as well, this statement should be removed. No need for to ask him again the category name. Correct. I have since I have copy pasted that, so unfortunately I pasted that statement as well. So let's say I want to exit this, so I will add some other category. Okay, so it will say that. Okay, okay, how much amount we want to spend for living category? I say, let's say, uh, yeah, now this program has executed correct. Let's say I want to exit from this program, so I will say no. I'm going to run it again. Okay, let's say I run it again. So it is saying, do you want to spend some money? Why this print statement has, let's say I say no. Okay, let me run this again. Yeah, that is fine now. So do you want to spend some money? Let's say I say yes. Or why? Tell me in which category you want to spend your money. Let's say I say in living. So it is saying that you have only this much amount in the. Okay, okay, I think I forgot to change, and the since I have copy pasted that. uh, yeah, so the here rent is there. Okay, so I have to change it. Okay, let's say how much amount we want to spend in this category. Let's say I said 1200. How much amount I have in the living category? I have 3000. Let's say I have said that I want to spend 1200. So what it will say, we have successfully withdrawn 1200 from your living category. Now you are left with 1800 rupees in this category. Category name is coming as wrong, so I will change it. Now you are left with total amount of this much. Okay, so do you want to spend some more money? No. Let's just change whatever I have copy pasted. Whatever wrong is there, let's just change it to food. Food is there. Okay, for living, let's just change it. For living, you living here as well. Living must be there. And for shopping is there. Shopping rupees in shopping category, you can shopping is here as well. For shopping we are good. For food living we have changed to living. For food, yeah. So I think we are good now. Yeah, let me run this again. Yeah, do you want to spend some money? Let's say yes. In which category you want to spend? Let's say I'm saying shopping. So it will say you have chosen a wrong category name, try anyone from the rent. Okay, so maybe I have missed. Yeah, I have mistake by mistakenly I have written a wrong name for the shopping. So it will control will come here in this else, and it will ask, please, you have chosen a wrong category name. Please try anyone from this. As you can see that my program is running exactly what I have instructed it. So do you want to spend some more money? Let's say yes. Tell me in which category you want to spend. Let's say shopping. This time shopping is fine. So it is saying that you have 2500 rupees in the shopping category. It will ask how much amount you want to spend from the shopping category. Let's say I said that I want to spend 1790 rupees in the from the shopping category. So it will say that we have successfully withdrawn 1790 rupees from shopping category. Now you are left with 710 rupees in this shopping category. Now you are left with the total amount of 13,210 rupees. Okay, and all these things has been reflected here as well. So do you want to spend some more money? I said yes. In it will ask in which category you want to spend. I say food. So it will say that you have 3500 rupees in the food category. Let's say I have said that I want to spend 3000 for the food. Okay, so what it will say, we have successfully withdraw 3000 rupees from your food category. Now you are left with only 500 rupees in food category. Now you are left with the total amount of 10,210 rupees. How? See, you previously you have 13,210 rupees total. You have spent 3000 more, so now you are left with 10,210. So it is perfectly fine, it is running perfectly fine. As you can see, in food you have 500, as you can see in shopping you have 710 rupees. Okay, let's say if it asks me, do you want to spend some more money? Let's say I said yes. Okay, so tell me in which category you want to spend your money. Let's say I said rent, food, living, or shopping. Okay, let's say I said in rent category or food category or living. Let's say I said living. It will tell me how much you have 3000 rupees in living category, how much you want to spend. Let's say I say I want to spend 3200. I have only 3000. I want to spend 3200. It must say you have insufficient amount. Yeah, as it has said, you have insufficient amount. You can only spend this much amount. Again, it will ask you want to spend some more money. Let's say yes, yes. In which category you want to spend? Let's say I want to spend in shopping again. Let's say in shopping. This time I want to spend 310 rupees. So I have written 310 rupees here. So it has said that we have successfully withdrawn 310 rupees from this category. Now you are left with 400 rupees. Since we have 710 rupees, now we are left with only 400 rupees in shopping category, and the total amount that we are left with is 9900. So as you can see, in shopping we are only left with 400 rupees. You can expand this problem. You can oh, you can I have just given you reference here. See, understand this. I have given you how you can create these such programs. You can add so many more features to it. Okay. Let's say this is your task. If you're watching this video, you can expand this program as per your real life experiences. Okay. Let's say it asks me again, do you want to spend some more money? Let's say I say yes. In which category you want to spend? Let's say rent. How much amount you have? 6000 in this category. Let's say I want to spend 1200 here. So it will say that 1200 has been withdrawn from this category. Now you are left with this much amount in this category, and the total amount that you are left with is 8700. Okay, so all the things are reflecting here, as you can see. So our program is running exactly what we have wanted. Now let's say I say no, I don't want to spend any more money. This program will stop here. Okay, so I hope this was easy for you and this was understandable for you. If you want, I can also add this program uh, in the description of this video. Please comment if you want this program. Okay, thank you so much for watching this. See you next time.